Good day everyone. My name is Avinash Kumar and I am presenting this paper on behalf of my co-authors and myself, which is written by the researchers of two different universities from Russia, and they are Ural Federal University and National University of Science and Technology, MISIS. Our paper is entitled to Automated Human Facial Emotion Recognition System using depthwise separable convolutional neural network. Now I will begin with the introduction part of our paper. The main purpose of this work is to develop an automatic human facial emotion recognition system using depth-wise separable convolutional neural network which can recognize four different types of facial emotions. And now I would like to talk about contribution as well in the proposed research work. The main contribution is about creation of our own dataset which is available on the Kaggle website. We have used depth-wise separable convolutional neural network, point-wise convolutional, and global average pooling layers to increase the nonlinearity instead of traditional convolutional neural network architecture. We used here the Nestorov's accelerated gradient optimization instead of Adam optimizer, which improves the convergence rate. Now, in the next slide, we will talk about the methodology part. So, in this flow chart, we can see like how it works. First step is input, and our model takes input from the proposed dataset. The next step is image pre-processing steps, where we used types of pre-processing techniques, and those I will discuss in the upcoming slides of this presentation. After the pre-processing steps, we feed our images into the proposed network, which is depth-wise separable convolutional neural network. In this network, we also used NAG optimization algorithm, and it has also improved categorical cross entropy loss function. Now our next slide is about data collection and pre-processing. This is the part of data collection where we have collected data through the internet, and we also collected images by using our phone. It contains 24,142 photos for four different types of facial emotions. It's of 48 by 48 pixels. And images are processed in such a way that the faces are almost in the middle of the image, and the four different types of emotions which we have used here, those are surprise, angry, neutral, and happy. As I told before that we use pre-processing steps which can be seen in the slide, and those are data splitting, image cropping, grayscale conversion, and intensity normalization. In the next slide, I will provide more information about these four image pre-processing techniques. So now it's about data splitting. Dataset divided into training, validation, and test sets, so the proposed depth-wise separable convolutional neural network model can achieve its optimal level of performance. For data splitting, we have used random subsampling validation method. From table, we can see the number of facial emotions images for each class. In the training set, we have total of 19,140 images. For validation, we are having 4,796 images, and for testing, we are having 206 images. Now, we will talk about image cropping. During image capture, several sizes of images can be obtained. A Python image cropping method has been used to detect the face from the images. After detecting the face part, image has been cropped to avoid complexity, so the model could be trained more efficiently. Grayscale conversion. The photos in the dataset have been converted to grayscale to reduce the complexity of the pixel values, which makes it is easier to learn the proposed model. For grayscale conversion, we have used luminance algorithm, which is designed to match human brightness perception by using weighted combination of the RGB channels. Now intensity normalization. The normalization of facial images are performed through a two-step procedures, which are subtractive local contrast normalization and separate local contrast normalization. Now we are going to talk about depth-wise separable convolutional neural network architecture. As inspired by the traditional convolutional neural network, we proposed a depth-wise separable convolutional neural network architecture which consists of 5 depth-wise convolution, point-wise convolution, max pooling, and global average pooling. And it is connected with two dropout and dense layers to recognize four types of human facial emotions, which are happy, neutral, sad, and surprised, which can be seen in the picture of this architecture. Depth-wise separable convolutional help to reduce the amount of computation and model size. It is a special convolution method that works with space and depth. The basic concept is to decompose the complete convolution operation into depth-wise convolution and point-wise convolution. It can be seen that we have not used only connected layer, so instead of that, we have used the dense layer. We extended the number of layers and blocks to increase the non-linearity and mid-level feature to make the decision function stronger. Now the next slide is about Nesterov's accelerated gradient. So this algorithm has been used instead of SGD in this research. Momentum-based SGT algorithm can lead to accumulated momentum problem. To solve this problem, NAG was applied to train the proposed model. The updated weights are calculated using the below mentioned equation. We can see the training parameter in this table. We use 30 epochs for training and learning rate we select is 0.005 with the batch size of 20. Now we will talk about results. Accuracy and loss graphs during proposed model trainings. In the below graph, we can see the training accuracy is of 99.53% and validation accuracy is 93.39%. We also have a graph here which shows about the training loss and validation loss. Now we will talk about confusion matrix for our proposed model using test dataset. We used confusion matrix in order to provide more depth loop. We can see that happy images gives the good satisfaction as it has less conflict with the other classes. We determined the confusion matrix with the precision, recall and F1 score for each class from the test dataset. As we can see that angry emotion got precision of 92%, recall 96% and F1 score 94%. In the same way, for happy emotion we can see precision, recall and F1 score is all of 97%. Now we will talk about the comparison. A traditional deep neural network model was implemented using proposed dataset and image was rescaled to 32 by 32 pixels to feasible for the deep neural network. And we see that traditional deep neural network model got less accuracy, but when we used our proposed method, then we got the higher accuracy of 99.53%, 93.39% in validation and 92.31% in testing. So, and hence it is proved that our proposed method works properly. Now we are going to talk about the conclusion. So, it can get used into educational sector like of human-computer collaboration and human-robot interaction. It can also get used into the healthcare industry and customer behavior analysis. If we talk about the future work, then we have plan of creating color facial image dataset and will analyze the accuracy. We may compare the accuracy between the grayscale image dataset and color image dataset. The second future work we have is about investigating the efficiency using pre-trained models. And the last one we have is about planning to extend dataset with different classes which will create more value to our research work. So this was all from our side. Thank you for listening to our presentation.